So, is this a proud moment in your life?
I guess so. I mean, he's out here in the dunes in a 240, off-road 240, and he got pulled over for drifting. Drifting in the dirt. It's a little out of place.
Thank you. Thank you very much, officers. Thank you.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it is 11 p.m. Actually, fuck this.
All of this.
Vince,
Yes.
looking phenomenal.
Yeah.
What are we about to do?
We're about to go to Pismo Beach at 11 o'clock at night.
Hell yeah. Okay, so let me give you a little breakdown on what's going on. Apparently, as I'm told, this may be the very last weekend that Pismo's open for OHV use, or off-highway vehicle use. Our buddies at the Terra Crew are all out there already. They've been launching, hucking stuff non-stop for the last couple days. We're gonna go link up with them and hopefully be able to bang out this last Saturday and see some big air.
Dude, I think I caught the claw. Woohoo! We're going up a pass, stuck behind a gas truck. Ah!
The summer of 2019 saw White Sin lose its place as the basic bitch alcoholic beverage of choice. White Claw Hard Seltzer landed on store shelves in 2016. This cheeky 12-ounce alcoholic seltzer water beverage features a 5% ABV with only 100 waist-watching calories. There are 6 different delicious White Claw flavors: black cherry, ruby grapefruit, natural lime, raspberry, mango, and unflavored pure hard seltzer. The malted beverage is made from seltzer water, gluten-free alcohol base, fruit flavor, and what I can only assume is love. White Claw Hard Seltzer was founded by Mark Anthony Brands, the creators of Mike's Hard Lemonade. Currently, White Claw accounts for over half of all total hard seltzer sales. The White Claw shelf life is about 12 months. Unless it is on my shelves, then it only lasts 12 minutes. That is because there ain't no laws when you are drinking claws.
No. What's going on? What just happened? Holy shit! There's a road closure! Holy fuck! Made it, boys!
Hour 24. I'm still hungry.
It's the 4:03 a.m. We're gonna set up camp and check in with y'all tomorrow.
Wait, we got bank robbers coming in. Barricade the door.
Jesus. Hell yeah. We have stumbled across Austin, my man.
How are you?
What's up, dude? Hey, thank you for having us out and rocking.
Anytime.
Explain to me where the hell we are, just so we can get a geographical pin, because we came in here at like 4 a.m.
So LA's here, San Francisco's here.
Yep.
We're like right here,
Rock and roll.
right on the beach.
Let's go check some of this stuff out. So I kind of snuck a peek in here, and I started getting all googly eyed. So
this is a tube chassis, obviously, but it's a 73 C10. So that cab right there, that red cab, cut the floor out and it'll slip on, so it's a non-smog plated racetrack.
I mean, I have 74 C10, so you know, maybe let me get this real quick. We got some more classic trucks now. One of my favorite things is that classic trucks are coming back in like a really big way in the off-road scene now. So you got, like, y'all are building like 2 of them.
Yep, that's a 72, that's 73.
Hell yeah.
Kind of same idea with that.
What barking
You
at?
got the dogs barking.
Hey, ooh, you are thick. Dang. Let's move on to this guy right here. What do we got going on?
This is Casey's truck. This was what year did this thing start at? 04 Silverado. 04 Silverado.
Not much of it left.
It got stolen, and then it came back like this. Amazing.
Wow. If y'all want to steal my truck, you know. What is this? Aluminum?
Yep, custom aluminum dash.
Damn, you fancy. Damn, you got the intake right here?
Yeah.
Oh man, I bet that's loud.
Oh yeah, suck the chonies right off.
Is that a handbrake?
Yeah, it's a handbrake.
Yeah,
Just in case, you know, I want to jump back to the drifting roots.
Well, you know, if you got to stun a little bit, you know.
Someone's got to do it.
Exactly. Hey, it's a dirty job, bro. Ah, yeah. So it's the morning time. We survived through the night, made it to the ranch, and first thing I noticed when I walked up was this bitchin' S13, but set up to party. Got a little V8 action in this too?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
The power steering pump is squealing because it got sand in it yesterday.
Yo, introduce yourself to the people real quick, bro.
My name is Jake O'Donnell. A lot of people probably see my Ranger. But yeah, I built this contraption here.
Got the old rock crusher in there?
Perfect Pismo car.
Dude.
I'm gonna go back farther.
Oh, and it welded Jeff.
You know, sing everybody the national anthem to wake them up? So what was the thought behind taking one of these and making it into an off-road car?
All right, so like long story short, basically I bought this car. It was like a drift shell that a guy had started and had a built 5.3 aluminum block motor in it. And I bought the car because I wanted the motor for my truck.
Okay.
Yanked the motor out, and then I had this like caged shell just sitting at my house. And I was like, all right, what do I do with this thing? So my truck was in the shop getting a bunch of stuff upgraded on it, and I wanted to finish or make it in time to bring it to King of the Hammers, basically just to have something to drive around out there. And
This is your shuttle car?
pretty
Your
much,
shuttle
yeah.
rig?
So it was like didn't want to do anything to suspension. I literally have like JIC lowering coilovers that are maxed out that I built strut tower spacers for.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, dude.
Is that a wood block?
No, it's metal, but basically. So yeah, and then chop the shit out of the body, chop the front fenders. This is like a V1 Rocket Bunny fender that I cut the crap out of, just to clear the big tires. Just did what we could to make it look like an off-road car.
Dude, so looking at this thing, it's like when like a drift kid teenager starts hitting the sauce and the weights and gets laid for the first time.
So yeah, so it's got a 5.3 Chevy V8 in it.
So
Got
is
the regular
this
awesome
you pulled the
headers.
you pulled the built motor.
Yeah, so I pulled the built motor to go in my Ranger.
You got an iron block in this
Yeah,
guy.
so I bought a junkyard 5.3. It already had the headers, it had the oil pan, it had the transmission already in it. It wasn't wired, it didn't have fuel lines, it didn't have a radiator. I did all of that stuff.
This is
Purpose
perfect.
built.
Yeah.
Purpose built to get me around, and now it's here at Pismo. So
Hell yeah, dude. Hopefully we can see this thing fully airborne.
I mean, I don't know about jumping it, but I'll try to hit some bowls.
Think we'll hit some bowls later. Let's not forget, this weekend is the Terra Takeover.
That means the big boys are out to play.
Yeah, what you gonna do?
That means stay out of their way.
No, I'm not driving it. I mean, maybe.
Driving in it.
I'm gonna ride in it.
Really?
I'm gonna try to convince him to let me drive it, but I think it's not gonna last that long.
From what I heard, power steering pump's pretty up,
Yeah, it's really go.
and it tosses the belt.
Yep.
But as long as you don't overheat the head gaskets, you'll be fine.
We're gonna go for a little ride in this thing. It feels very drift car. My buddy and me. Yeah.
Donuts and shut it off. 2 or 3 donuts, just get it back to the trailer. It'll be hot for you. Just go for it. It's a junk car. Just make sure you just cost $500. Send it. Pull that off so it doesn't.
Dude, these LS motors love to get hot.
These were close. You don't need these for anything, right?
Not currently, you might though.
What's up, dude? Out here ready to get shreddy.
Yeah. What's this?
This is just something I threw together for the family to go cruise around in. Jeep Cherokee XJ. My family, we've had the race truck, had 3 seats. We have had UTVs from time to time, and we've always enjoyed this stupid thing. So I decided to put some money and time into it and build her up.
Yeah. Oh, what's that?
It's the heartbeat of America right there, baby. GM small block.
Hell yeah, man. You get V8 noises.
And that's that. Yeah.
Is it stock? You got a cam?
Of course not. It's just got just some parts out of the LS7s that I've grenaded over the years. That's about it.
Okay.
Nothing crazy.
No.
I want it to be super streetable.
Well, hell yeah, man. Well, cool. We'll have to hear you fire it up a little later here. We'll go launch it over something.
So we're gonna head out to the first spot. It's like a downhill ski-ish type jump. Most people can do it. And then collect everyone there. It'll be as soon as it turns into a shit show, we'll go to the bigger jump, and we'll probably thin out some of the crowd over there and send it to the moon.
So this spot we're going to first, does it have a name?
They call it Test Hill. I think people would just like test their speed on it, you know? See how fast their cars can go up it. And then it just kind of became a jump for us because we jumped down it backwards.
Okay.
So it's kind of like a step off. A lot of people who have like mild builds feel comfortable stepping off of it. So
Nice.
it's pretty cool, yeah.
So this is like the bunny slope.
Yeah, the bunny. This is exactly. Yeah, this is the beginner area where a lot of the local dudes get to come out and they get to rip with us. So it's cool.
Hell yeah.
And then check out some of the sketchy stuff a little bit later.
The Oceano Dunes State Vehicular Recreation Area is set on a windswept stretch of Highway 1, on the Central Coast just south of Pismo Beach. It is the only state park in California to allow motor vehicles on the beach, helping it attract roughly 2 million visitors a year. The scenic majesty of the dunes is only matched by their idyllic formation. Onshore winds blow in from the Pacific Ocean and sculpt the dunes into sandy waves that are steep on one side and gradual on the other. It is the perfect shape for ATV and OHV riders to send it with massive hucks. While these big hucks create big thrills, they also make for big spills, seriously injuring and killing riders every year. Questions of safety of the dunes are only matched by environmental concerns. Conservationists argue that the high traffic use contributes to poor air quality, and threatens many of the endangered birds, fish, flora, and fauna that call the Oceano Dunes home. The battle to maintain motor vehicle access is a hotly contested one, and rumors of closing the Oceano Dunes have been swirling for years.
Yo, so how long you been coming to Pismo here?
Dude, I mean, like personally, I've been coming since I was a kid, you know, but Pismo takeovers have been happening for about, this is like the 6th year. first year we came out with Danny Giannini and Blake Wilkie, and then every year it just grows and grows and grows, and then, you know, as you see this year, there's tons of people from everywhere.
God, this is pure mayhem over here.
Yeah, this is badass.
It just seems like really hard not to hit people.
Well, at least you're in a truck and not on a quad.
God damn! These some bitches is wild. So you're saying this is one of the biggest jumps you guys have ever...
This is probably one of the most perfect natural jumps we've ever hit out here. It's at easily 150 feet, easily 15 to 20 something feet in height.
All right.
Let's go check it out.
The Terra Crew?
Yeah, so basically what we do is this trip every year, we literally just started posting on Thursday that we were going to be here, and this is kind of what shows up, dude. Just a bunch of random pre-runner dudes.
Damn.
Ready to prove themselves, you know?
One thing about being out here is that, you know, there's so many trucks trying to coordinate, and so, oh, hold up. Whoa! God damn!
That was insane.
Oh, man!
That was huge. That's the thing about this.
Woo!
You got to make it past the little hump right there in the middle.
Uh-huh.
And if you shoot it too far, that happens.
You land flat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I always land flat on everything because I'm really bad at gauging speed, so I just try to give it all of it. So unfortunately, the dude who overshot the jump to flat is getting medevaced out. Hope he's okay.
Our boy JD here.
That guy?
A 4-liter. He's making 136 squirrel power at the most. He's gonna start a hill over and not lift from over a mile out to make this jump right now.
Yeah! Woohoo! Yeah, boy.
I'm gonna let off.
4-liter power. Hot damn!
Help him! Push him over!
Oh shit.
All right, hey, watch out, guys. Watch out. Take care of the lip. I think he zigged when he should have zagged.
Yeah, you know, it happens.
I think you got a little too excited, man.
There it is! You know what I like about this whole desert community is everybody rented, pitched in, lent a hand. Ooh. Hell yeah, Darren! Yeah! Right on the chip.
Yeah. It's an LS, that's what they're made for.
Whoa!
Wow. A little too close for comfort right there.
A little bit.
So Kyle, is it all you imagined?
And then some.
I heard in Pismo you could walk around without shoes on.
I'm regretting it now.
You're regretting it? I heard it's good for your back. Hey, so Zach, I got great news.
What's that?
Can-Am's dead.
Yeah, I heard. I just got a text that said Mike and Alex got stuck in the Can-Am. Sweet.
Right on. That was our ride out of here.
Oh man, the struggle is real, bro. Does that hurt?
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it feels good.
No, it doesn't. Luckily, I got my doctor here with me.
Vince, light up a couple cigarettes and just put them out on that. Carterize it.
So, was it the temperature of the sand or was it the texture of the sand that caused the blisters?
I thought you were the doctor. You're supposed to be telling me.
I don't know, but from what I heard is you walk around barefooted in the Pismo sand, cures all back problems. Do we cure your back problems?
You guys throw a hell of a party.
We're not even partying yet. This is like the pre-party.
You know what I meant.
I think everybody knows we will find something cool to hit for the weekend, which makes it a good show, you know, but for the most part, we're doing that out here regardless. If people are here or not, we're going to be doing that. So it's kind of our way to share with people what we do.
Thanks for having us out,
dude.
man. This was
beyond
rad.
stoked, man, for sure.
Yeah.
We're so stoked to have you guys, man.
Hell yeah.
Little taste of the world. Hopefully we'll get you guys out to Glamis and Ocotillo and then some real scary desert stuff. That's the wild stuff out there.
We broke down in a very bad place because we're at the bottom of this hill. And there could be cars coming over this hill, so we need to look that way. And when cars come, you might have to run. I think we just lost the drive belt because the car doesn't go anymore. Here, you should eat while we're here in the wilderness. Here, eat. You don't want to get hungry while we're out here.